North Carolina School for the Arts has dominated the student film category here at BIF this year. The entire student film category is from that school. And also an excellent animated feature, which is Austin Taylor. We're used to seeing Austin here. He's won at least part of the award or the award itself for the past 3 years. Welcome. Now, we're actually sharing 2 films here because you 2 guys worked on the animated feature and you 2 worked on the live-action short, Link. So, first of all, what's going on in Winston-Salem?
Apocalyptic weather. Snowpocalypse.
Well, so apart from that, there seems to be a disturbingly high level of creativity going on out there.
Well, I think our mortality is setting in, so we realize, with all the snow, they gotta hurry up and get some stuff done.
Yeah. But in all seriousness, I think the school is a huge attraction of talented people. Personally, I came from Boulder, Colorado. I relocated just for the school, and Alex is from Massachusetts.
I'm from Boston. I left a very prestigious film school to come here after 2 years, and I learned more in my first semester here than I did in 2 years at that institution.
Wow.
Yeah, it takes one look at the facilities there, and reading the faculty bios and everything like that. And if you really want to make films, then instantly there's no other option.
Well, there were entries for this festival from all over the country, some very prestigious film schools, and your school swept the category, which is, I don't know if that's ever happened at any film festival.
Right.
But as an animator, it's a special kind of, I would think, environment that you have to.
Yes. Yeah, absolutely. It's I mean, in a lot of ways, you're reliant on your team, but in a lot of other ways, you're segmented from your team. With a film set, you're working with everyone constantly. It's constant collaboration in terms of you are physically in the room with that person. With animation, it's very much you'll convene and you'll talk about what progress has been done, but you're really working on each individual element exactly that way, individually. And so it's really interesting when you start to bring everything together when progress does start to get made, because I think each person, you see each person's individuality and their artistic personality really come out, and that kind of gets you excited to put your personality in it too. So that was probably one of my favorite aspects, I would think, of this.
2 really different films. In fact, everything we've seen has been really, really different. The quality of everything has been high production quality, great acting, terrific writing and directing. The 2 films we're talking about here, Link and Death and the Robot, live action short that takes place in
Poland,
1944. It is as bleak as it can possibly be, and it has to do with 2 Holocaust camp survivors or escapees standing on a landmine. Right. Okay. And in the rain.
In the rain. That's right.
I understand was
hallucinating too.
Particularly fun for the actors.
Oh yes.
Not quite as bad as Winston-Salem snow.
Yeah.
And then Death and the Robot, which takes place in sort of a post-apocalyptic kind of
sort of ambiguous world, but yeah,
literally with the character Death and the robot, which is wonderful. Another thing, specifically for this, because this is the first time we've seen it in this, you brought the characters with you, and you digitally printed them.
That's right.
Right. Tell me a little bit about that.
Sure. So it was modeling all of them in computer in a program called Maya, which is sort of standard animation software that's taught just about any animation school that you go to. And it's the same basic software that Pixar uses, DreamWorks, etc. And so it was taking that digital file, taking several months to model these characters, and then working in collaboration with Center for Design Innovation, which is in downtown Winston-Salem. And they had the 3D printer. They have a large dimensions printer. And they helped us really get that set up, do all the file conversions and get it ready to be printed. And they assisted us with that printing process. And all told, they were able to help us make, I think it was 3 characters, 3 deaths and 2 robots, which was the biggest advantage of being able to 3D print, is the ability to replicate precisely. And not have to worry about breaks during the animation process.
I'm told you should never have more than 3 deaths. But
I like that.
So the BIF experience, we talked to your festival coordinator, Kate, or who unfortunately hasn't been able to get here yet. But this is a marketing, a recruiting thing for the school. You guys go to festivals. She gets to talk about how great the school is, and you're working presses. Are you off to another festival at this point?
Yeah, both films actually. We're playing another one within the week, I believe. When's Carolina film?
2 weeks.
2 weeks from now. And there's a couple other ones down the line. Kate's constantly submitting throughout the year because the festival circuit kind of begins on the tail end of summer and really runs through the beginning of summer. And so especially March, April, that's when we begin to really hear from a lot of them.
Yeah.
So he's an old vet from this.
That's right.
3 years. He's like if he wins this award, it'll be like the Michael Jordan. But
A lot shorter though.
Right. But same school affiliation. But how's your experience going? I mean, what are you taking out of this at this point?
Oh, this has been great.
It's been a short experience. You didn't get here until today.
Right, last night essentially. Yeah, no, but I mean, Buford's beautiful. I mean, I rarely get down this far south, and I love it. I have a producing partner with us at school, lives about an hour south of here. And so just proximity there. The films that I've seen here so far have been wonderful, especially the shorts programs. There's just been some really amazing stuff in there. Really good audience turnout, good audience response, engaging questions. It's been really positive.
All right. Well, thanks a lot, guys. Good luck. We hope to see your names at the local multiplex very soon.
Knock on wood.
All right. Get more at BufordFilmFestival.com.